Hello everyone, welcome back to the New York Times crossword. Today is Thursday, August 14th. What goofy Thursday theme do they have in store today? Molecule that stores energy in the body, in brief, that's ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Word before rope or scare, jump rope, jump scare. Loose-limbed, lithe, gangly. I'm not sure lithe quite means loose-limbed, we'll see. Las Palmas, sounds plausible. Cuba or Puerto Rico, those are islas, islands. Loose-limbed, still looks like lithe. Talk like a tippler. Tipplers are like drunk people, right? And they slur? I think that's what a tippler is. Far from shore, you are a sea. City on the Nile, or a punny end to the joke, when a tight-knit group of signets votes, they vote as one. They vote a swan. Doesn't really work in my accent, I don't think. As one, a swan. Do a collie's work. They herd sheep. Prominent feature of hippopotamus or crocodile. The big jaw, I guess. Escort in the theater. You can ush if you're an usher. Haha. Human to a robot. Don't know. Outdoor party area? The patio? I'll take tennis for 200, Ken. It means nothing. What is love? Jeopardy is today's theme. Pre-med track precursor. Pre-med track precursor in brief. Like AP Bio, maybe? Or OChem, depending on where, like how much a precursor. Man and Superman playwright, no idea. Hebrew leader, Aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Booster for a dragster. Turbo? AP Bio. Cookie holder, a tin. Not many, a few. Let's go with nicknames the same for 400. Bruce Springsteen, Lance Armstrong, and Melissa McCarthy in a 2016 comedy. Who's the boss? Shaw? What's his name? George Bernard Shaw, right? I'm not familiar with the play, but that certainly was a playwright. Human to a robot. A meat bag? Sure. A winning scenario in a best of 3 game. 2 for 2? That's one way to win in best of 3, is just win the first 2 games. Sanctuary is a haven. Transistor states can be on. E-News is a TV show? Huh. Oh, E like exclamation point. Is that? Well, I know that's a channel. I didn't know it was a news thing. Whatever. Honda luxury brand. Beats me. Is it Acura maybe? Easy to get meds. In brief, OTC. I'm not sure about Acura being a Honda luxury brand, but maybe. Tech school. An institute. Over yonder. Thar. Bubbles, e.g. Don't know. Could be suds, actually. Oh, there's a PR disaster. Scandal going viral. Peacock and Hulu are streaming sites, services. To go off is to erupt. Halls is lugs. Muscle and bone doc? Ortho? Give me the Academy for 600. This was only the second animated film to be nominated for Best Picture after Beauty and the Beast. I don't know this one, Alex. Or Ken, I guess. Not rent. Say, own? Greek letter that looks like a P. That's row. Orbs. Bubbles are orbs. What's up? What? Yeah, okay, Up was nominated for Best Picture. I could believe that. How about sports and comedy for 800? He was on first base, per Abbott and Costello. What? Who's who? Who is who? Who is on first? That's, yeah. Drive off to shoe, sure. Supreme Court justices collectively. A nonet, 9 people. Charlie's Angels, e.g. a trio. Kind of cute to have that right next to nonet. Swanky, I'm not sure. Department that oversees the FDA, Health and Human Services. Look at that. Ooh, swanky posh. Doubled or tripled, say. Grew, I don't know about that. Incredible work. A bang-up job. Gas brand with a torch in its logo? I don't know. Exxon fits. Do they have a torch? I couldn't tell you. Does some strokes. Swims. Gumbo is a stew. I'll try Painted Ladies for 1,000. This piece by Impressionist Mary Cassatt shows 2 women enjoying a drink. What's... I don't know. But it clearly has to be a what to fit the answer, right? Savannah Prey, GNU. Kelly of Morning TV beats me. For some reason, I want to say Reapa. Is that a person? Reapa? Kelly Reapa? Dirty Money. I don't know. Symbol of Stealth, a ninja. Emiratis, e.g. Arabs. Some list items. Could you call to-dos items? I'm not so sure. Horatian work of circa 18 BC. Ars something. I have no idea what. Terrifying sound for field mouse. A howl. They don't like owls. Terrifying device for field mouse. A rat trap, I guess. Guile is art. Larrup? What the hell? That's not a word. Excuse me? At risk, or one might hear the clue and answer pairs. In jeopardy. WAP is to Larrup? Larup? Larup? Key ring? No idea. Thus with a kiss I die, says Romeo. Sea inlet surrounded by steep cliffs, a fjord. In one's birthday suit, your bear, I guess? Try to win over, not woo, but Hasbro word game that comes with a 60-second hourglass? I don't know. Dirty money is grift, I suppose. Oh, taboo? Lead into meter, odometer, yeah. Nestle chocolate bar, must be Arrow. Yeah, I don't know who Kelly Ripa is. I must have just seen this enough times in the crossword that it's stuck in my head. When repeated, a dance. The can? Still have no idea what this is. Go like a geyser. Spit? Dr. Dre. Spew. Poison source is yew. I learned the other day that my mom doesn't know the word yew. That just knows a kind of tree. She does now, but she didn't. It was in a trivia game. Not the crossword, but some other trivia game. I don't know how you go your life without knowing that. I don't know what a yew tree looks like. I just know it's a tree. I think I might have learned that reading Harry Potter. They had yew wands, but I feel like I knew it even then. Anyway. Word after kick or dumb? Kick-ass, dumbass? This looks like Ars Politica? No. Ars Publica. Still don't know this. Some list items. Okay, let's say they are to-dos. I don't like this can. Maybe there's something else that can go there. I don't like to-dos either. Mount Saint Blanc, second highest mountain in Canada? Don't know this. Trebek, who once hosted this puzzle's theme. That's Alex. Oh. Owls don't howl, they hoot. I don't know what I was thinking when I said howl. What's tabula? Is that a thing? I don't know. Amoku. Now I can... Oh, NL is still very bad. It's not impossible. There could be something that would do that, but... Try to win over his Cokes. Now I can put to-dos back. What's tab T? Elias looks plausible? Key ring. Ah, hang on. Something's going on wrong here. Because a key ring is an atoll, a ring of islands. I think. And then this is the cha-cha, not the can-can. What's the tea? Sure. I just assumed they'd be enjoying wine, but yeah, tea is a drink. Thus with a kiss I die. Okay, we knew that was right. And Cokes, that was all fine. Ars Poetica and Amoko? That sounds familiar somehow. So, I mean, it's right, but also... it's not part of, like, my... Like, it's not something I'm intimately aware... I'm not intimately aware with any gas brands, but, like... It's only in my subconscious, I guess. I'm like, oh yeah, Amoko, sure. But I couldn't name them as a gas brand. I mean, Exxon, BP, Shell, I guess, must be... They must... I know they're like, in the US, they are a chain of gas stores, stations. But I assume they do get their own oil from somewhere. But Exxon and BP are the ones I think of as like, oh yeah, they have oil. That's what they do. Amoko, I really have no idea. Animals holding eat more chicken signs in a classic ad campaign. Cows. Suffix with beetle or wrestle. Mania. Au revoir. Adieu. That's not how you spell it. Ugly poster. I don't know. Be likely to tend. Core group is a cadre, and onion's a vegetable. Wield a sword. Better call Saul. Matt Damon and Troll. Ugly poster. Sure. Yeah, cows. This was I don't really remember this, but it came up once or twice in some trivia context. And I went and read the Wikipedia article about it. And it definitely was happening while I was alive. But I don't remember, who... was this an ad campaign for Chick-fil-A? I don't think so. I think it was a Burger King or something that you're supposed to eat. I don't know. I gotta go look this up. Where is my browser? It was Chick-fil-A. Okay. So they ran some campaign where cows held up signs saying you should eat chicken instead of cows. Okay, let's try and spend less than 10 minutes on the Wordle today. That would be nice. I already forgot. Cadre. Sure, that's a fine Wordle starting word. Smelt. Okay. Huh. What do you do with this? Queln. Maybe it starts with a vowel, then a consonant? Like opelg? Maybe it ends with another L. problem is all the good combining letters like R are missing. Like I can't say. Well, I guess there's not a good R that would go there, but like Brel, for example, is not an English word, but the phonemes all make sense, right? BRE, like yeah, that's a thing you can say. Or like PGE, you just can't say. And there's not a lot here that you can combine. Feely, as in like touchy-feely? No. Oh, how about whelp? No? Cadre smelt feely whelp. That's the start of a good story, I guess. Glelb? Bielly? That's actually kind of close to some kind of food, isn't it? What food am I thinking of? Like bialy, maybe? What is happening here? The last letter could be K. Elk, right? But like there's not really... Oh, no? I just had a momentary thought of, Knelt, Knelt. There's no T. Oh, Knell, though. Double L. Yeah, as in like the death knell of something? Yeah. That is another Wordle word that I don't think is so I wouldn't have thought this could be an answer to the Wordle. It's a word, but Wordle, like, it's not a word that is commonly used in most people's vocabularies, right? It's not in the list of the 1,000 most used words. I mean, a lot of things aren't, but just I should read that book one of these days, the 1,000 most used words. I still haven't. That's the XKCD, one of the first XKCD books. You know, trying to explain various science concepts using only very basic words. Can't be the top 1,000 words because that 1,000 isn't in the top 1,000 words, but 10 and 100 both are. A hubbub and a racket. I also see caboose and train. A bustle? Yeah, a crowd bustles, makes noise that way. No, I don't see a fourth kind of... this. There's also the caboose, seat, tail, and backside. I predict that the definition of this group will be your rear end. Derriere. Okay, you got me there. A mallet, a bat, a stick, and a racket are implements for hitting stuff in ball sports, right? They're hitting implements. They're levers used to hit a ball in sports. Okay, I thought there might be a cool shorter word for that. Nitwit, huh? These words are a little bit reduplicative, aren't they? Is that the right word? Oh, and these are elements in a bride's dress or something like that. Rhyming compound words. I gotta look up what reduplicative means. A bride's ensemble, yeah. So, okay, reduplicative, please. An often grammatically functional repetition of a radical element or part of it occurring usually at the beginning of a word and often accompanied by a change of the radical vowel. Oh, like tick-tock. That's reduplicative. This isn't because these are the same vowel. I see. Usually occurring at the beginning of a word. Okay, can I see examples of this? Ding dong, flim flam. Okay, yeah, so right. Yeah. Flip flop. Google lists bye bye as an example, which I don't think should count because it's the same word twice. This is like Google AI hallucinating stuff. Most of these are good, right? Hoity toity, fuddy duddy. But else is, oh, what about bye bye? How about funny? Hocus pocus, mishmash, hurly burly, riffraff. Yeah, okay. So, hubbub and cookbook, I mean, they kind of are, right? But I guess they have... This is just a compound of two meaningful things that happen to be similar. Whereas all the reduplicative examples I saw were of like... kind of putting together two things that don't really mean anything and having that mean something, right? Like fuddy-duddy. Like you can't really talk about, oh, this is just... This thing is both fuddy and a duddy, therefore it's fuddy-duddy, right? Or like it's a duddy of fuddies, like a book of cooking. Anyway, so I don't quite... one of these days I'll remember what reduplicative means. But anyway, that's... If you didn't know, now you do. Flim flam. Reduplication. Reduplicativeness. Reduplication, I think. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.